Okay, so we're gonna do this. Gonna start off with, oh god, this is not going well already.
Yeah, he has to like put up this thing.
Kaede Amakatsu.
Yeah.
You mean Kaede Akamatsu?
Yeah, that works.
Kaede Akamatsu is her name.
So what'd she do?
Okay.
What do you think her, just thoughts on her in general?
Just her thoughts on her?
What do you think?
I like one.
She looked like she looks like she took a wrong door.
Socks.
Like she was heading to Starbucks, but then accidentally went into this weird murder place, and now she's stuck here.
I mean, it sounds like a typical Tuesday to me.
Okay.
She's like, oh no, this isn't the coffee store.
Good old switcheroo.
The good old switcheroo.
What do you think her ultimate is?
I think her ultimate is. It looks like whining.
like black flower petals.
Black flower petals.
What?
No.
Yeah.
Whining.
It would involve that aesthetically.
Do you think she's murdered? She thinks she's a murderer, or she got murdered?
She's a murderer.
She's a murderer?
She's a murderer.
Okay, or do you think she survives the game?
I think she is murdered.
She's a murderer?
She is a murderer.
So she killed someone.
She
Okay.
killed someone.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go on to...
Oh, Sushi Sahara.
Black Ash.
Suichi Sahara.
Yeah, you know how to pronounce it because I talk about him so much.
Emo.
Ash went emo.
He's going through that phase. You'll never see this.
Ash
in the
Ketchum's going through a goth phase after Pikachu kicked the bucket.
Yeah, he's just in shambles, dude.
He's looking for something to kill.
Okay, what do you think his ultimate
I think
is?
his ultimate is...
They're all at dark aesthetic. I have to be more
He looks like
careful.
he'd be really fast. He'd just be really fast.
Gotta go.
He's running. Look at him. Just look at his sprite. This man's running. But he's like charming too. Look at his.
So what is his ultimate is?
Yeah.
It's not okay, ultimate isn't like an ultimate ability, it's like what they're gifted at.
They're gifted at. You can still be gifted and fast.
Okay,
Gifted at running.
so you
yeah.
think he's fast. Okay,
Yeah.
what do you think, he's a murderer? Does he survive the game or is he executed? Well, I said
My
murderer,
man's executed.
So he's a murderer. You think he's a murderer? Okay.
He looks like a
I
murderer.
think
He looks like a murderer.
Maybe he,
Okay.
maybe he survives. Sure.
Maybe he survives. So you think he survives?
Yeah.
You think he's okay.
I think he's just gonna die.
What about him?
Rantaro, mommy.
Rantaro mommy, so you're close.
Mommy.
Just the way just his posture.
Yeah.
He looks
Fun fact,
suspicious.
this is my husband. I love him.
All right.
Okay.
He looks like he has a lot on his mind.
He looks like he has a lot on
at all
his
times,
mind.
but really he looks like he has stuff on his mind, but he really doesn't. He's thinking about cupcakes.
He's thinking about cupcakes.
Shut up, Natsuki.
Hold on, I'm trying to think. He looks like he's too deep in thought to pay attention to the school lecture.
Okay.
That's pretty basic. I can't think of it.
Okay, what do you think his ultimate is?
His ultimate ability. He seems like an intuition kind of
He
guy.
stands up.
Like he thinks everything through.
Okay.
When he had the ultimate, he
Okay.
stands up from there,
That's okay.
His ultimate's just standing up.
Stands up.
and he says
stands up.
things.
He's like the
Okay,
repeats
do you
his
think
thoughts.
he's murderer, or wait, I keep saying it, survivor. Survivor
He's the
dies from murder or murderer. I can't speak.
he gets murdered.
survivor.
Think he survives?
I think this man lives.
You think he lives?
Yeah.
He either gets
Okay.
murdered because he looks too suspicious.
For your ass.
What about, oh god.
Darja.
Holy
Darja from
Kokichi Uma.
Kokichi
No,
Oma.
I'm shitposting.
Oma, okay. Male or female?
Male?
Question mark. Big question mark.
Question mark, turn on the gender. It's a male.
That's why I said Darja.
He's a male.
Before
He
I
is a
looked
male.
closer to the screen, I thought that was hair and
I still
not a
can't see
cape.
it.
No, it is his cape.
That's a cape.
This
okay.
person,
Cape.
this person leads
could
the
have
cult
been
club
Bayo-
at Yandere
Bayo.
High School.
So what do you think his
Sure.
ultimate is?
Ultimate.
Hides a very
Fun fact, you were
cuddly
kind of
side.
right with the leader idea.
He's a cult. He's in a cult. Of course he is.
He's not, he's
His
not.
ul-
I didn't
his-
say
so
anything
his
about the cult. He's not in the
ultimate-
cult.
He's just in the back of the class.
He looks like he'd be good at chemistry class.
He,
looks
can
like
you
he's good
teach me
at chemistry.
stoichiometry?
He just seems really smart in killing people.
Yeah, he's a murderer.
You think he's a murderer?
I think he's a murderer, definitely.
Okay, you haven't said anything. Are you okay over here?
I'm just thinking.
I think Darren's
Okay.
just looking.
Featuring
He's not-
Darren.
Okay, what about him?
Oh man.
I'd play him.
Can you say his name or no?
Gonto Gokuhara.
Gonta Gokuhara, you're right there.
Uh,
What do you think his, what are your thoughts on him?
Hair.
Step aside, Street Fighter. My man looks like he's on a fighting
I've been
game.
playing Xenoblade 2. You can be right in there.
Do you
Step
think
aside, Ryu.
he's...
I'm with you, Ken, for you.
What's his ultimate?
He looks really strong.
Is that a sword that he's holding? Or?
No, it's not a sword.
Is it-
I want
Is
him
it
to
a
have
broom?
sword. Can he have a sword?
What is he holding? He looks like is he a mace?
Do you want me to tell you
The
what it is?
master janitor. Yep, it looks like he dismantled his mop and put it on his head.
Okay.
he's just gotta
What's he
improvise.
holding?
You gotta improvise in this.
He's holding a net.
A net? What's he gonna do?
Is that what that is? Like a butterfly?
A butterfly.
Yes.
The butterfly
He's catching
net.
a butterfly?
Yes.
Aw, that's so cute.
Finally, I knew.
What do you think? Do you think he gets murdered? He's a murderer, or he survives?
He survives. Kiibo. Or
Kiibo.
K1B0.
Is his name, but he's Kiibo. He's a robot. So what do you think his ultimate is?
He looks like a Skylander.
It's an amiibo.
What?
Dark Link amiibo.
This man looks like he
No.
belongs in Super Smash Bros.
Indeed.
Oh my god.
What's his final smash?
What do you, oh my god.
Light arrows. It's just Link.
So what do you think his ultimate is?
I don't want to be super generic and say intelligence again, but he is a robot.
Do you think he gets murdered, murderer, or is he the murderer?
Yeah. In fact, he's potentially the mastermind.
Okay. He's potentially the
Potentially.
mastermind.
He
Okay,
is a
potentially.
robot,
What about him?
Kaito Momota.
You got his name right, Kaito
Is he
Momoda.
sitting on pants?
That's his jacket.
That's pants.
He's a ninja.
He's in it? Okay. What do you think? What do you think his ultimate
Extra
is then?
large pants.
Extra large pants. That's his ultimate.
That's the moon. That gives you a good
He's an
hint as to what
astronomy.
his...
That's his beach ball.
That's... no?
He'll eat the moon.
His...
He plays volleyball fit.
That's why he has
He's
big
gonna eat
pants.
the moon?
Yeah.
Do you think he dies?
My
He
man's
gets-
gonna live.
I couldn't find her ultimate picture, so I can't give you any... I can give you a hint if you want to what her ultimate is.
Maiku Harukawa.
She's really... She kills people. She's not a murderer, though.
Hot. I can't make fun of her. Like, her design's
Is she
really
like a
good.
vampire? Like
Ultimate.
blood. She likes blood.
You said like her ultimate has something to do with
killing people.
but you're not
that's
stating
fine.
outright that she's a murderer. So it must be something that could put other like
Or she likes me.
her ultimate must be something that could put others at expense without putting her at fault. Maybe she's good at deflecting guilt.
Dude, I'm not.
Maybe she's a
I'm
smooth
not
talker,
thinking
gets her way
that.
out of situations.
Bro, that's too much for me.
Okay, well, okay, whatever. We'll just keep going. Her.
Miyu Iruma. Okay,
Iruma.
this looks like an
She's-
interesting character.
Dr. Octopus.
She's holding a stick of dynamite and a bobby pin. Do you have those boots like that make you jump high?
Yeah, kind of.
Oh,
It's like Portal.
those things are cool.
She can fall from very great heights. That's her ultimate.
Yeah.
She can jump
Her
off cliffs
ultimate.
and be
She
chilling.
seems good with electronics and technology.
I think she gets murdered.
Engineer type.
She seems like she'd
Murderer
survive.
or
She
ex-
seems
or
really
she
resourceful.
survives. You're giving so many people the survival trait. I think you need to start thinking about more murders
She's a
because
murderer.
there's not many people who ever survive these games.
Okay. Oh, janitor's cousin.
This is
Kirumi
what.
Tojo.
Fun fact:
Sounds
Kurumi is my mother. I love her.
Okay.
She's the mom I never had.
What's on
Tear,
mom?
tear.
She's a maid or something.
Do you think she's a murderer, gets murdered, or survives?
She gonna die.
Oh no.
Korikyu Shinguchi.
Snake.
That guy looks cool. Is he like in a
looks-
soldier outfit with
Yeah, kind of. What do you think his
Yeah, it's
we'll just ask you. What do you think his ultimate is?
ultimate
Guns.
deception?
He's a soldier.
You're giving them traits like deception.
I
Think
don't-
of like. Can people stop being loud?
Like magic type.
Jesus Christ. No.
Like what kind of ultimates would they even have?
The ultimate is like what their talent is.
Their talent.
So he's
You're
like a-
you're giving them like
Wait, are those,
RPG traits.
are those like
That's
vines?
not what
Sorry.
this is.
Maybe you should just skip the ultimate
Are
question.
those vines that
That's
are
a-
vines? Are those vines, right?
Yeah. those are
Yes,
fine. Like,
those are vines.
That's
Poison
gardener?
Ivy from
Is he
Batman.
gardening?
Oh my
Does he do
god.
gardening?
Does he do
Poison
gardening?
Ivy gender
Is he
band.
the master gardener?
The master gardener.
Whatever. What do you think he gets murdered, murderer?
Now,
or-
going off of what you said for my last thing, how you're saying I'm giving too many people the survive trait, I would have given this guy the survive trait, but I don't know. He looks like he'd be what you said, executed.
He's a
What
murderer. How
you
many
said
people
could
do you think
happen.
he murders?
How many people do you think he murders? This guy better go off.
Oh.
Ping pong master. Murderer.
It's Ryoma Hoshi.
That's a murder.
Oh, wait,
I
that's a
want to
tennis
play
ball.
tennis.
Whatever.
He's probably one of the
He
coolest.
grinds out Wii Sports on Saturday mornings before he goes to kindergarten.
He's the mastermind. He's the young genius.
He'll decapitate you with one swing.
Okay, so tennis. You're saying he's a tennis player, ultimate tennis player.
This
yeah,
guy's
good job.
definitely a mastermind.
You think he's the mastermind?
I'm
Not
sticking with the
seriously,
robot.
but
Okay.
I think that'd be funny.
Okay, whatever. We'll keep. You guys good with it? Do you think he gets murdered or he's a murderer or survives?
No, you guys get murdered.
Murderer.
He gets murdered.
He is a
Okay.
murderer.
He's tiny.
What about
Tanko Chabish. It's like freaking Chun-Li from Street
Fighter.
Fighter.
I think that was her like inspiration. I think that's what inspired the character.
Like eco-friendly Chun-Li. she got a green thumb.
What do you think her ultimate is?
I mean, I was just thinking about Chun-Li
That
now.
one, fighting.
It's hers is more specific, but I'll give you it for like the fighting category because you're right about
Karate.
that. Do you think she gets murdered? She's a murderer, or she survives?
She's really good at Aikido.
I want her to
She has
survive.
a good chance of surviving, but what about that long hair? Someone could pull that.
Kinky.
She's gonna wake up
Kinky.
with a knife in her.
Kinky.
Kimiko.
Are those the Chaos Emeralds?
Okay, so what do you think her ultimate is, or just what thoughts about it, whatever?
Wow.
She looks like she just walked out of her elementary school talent show.
The zoo.
Where did this cat come from?
I don't know.
Where did this?
That cat talks.
What do you think? What do you think her ultimate is? Her
Cat definitely
ultimate.
talks.
Her ultimate's really clear to tell from her picture.
Magic.
She's
She's gonna take a rabbit out of a hat and then pulls out a grenade.
Okay. Do you think she's a murderer? She survives, or she gets? I don't care.
She's dead.
That shit.
Do you think
she's murdered?
I think she's just Angie Onaga. Builder.
Is that just a stone
getting
egg?
there.
Easter egg island?
Easter Egg Island.
Yeah, Easter egg island.
What do you think her ultimate is?
Her ultimate looks like she's woodworking.
Do you think she gets murdered? Do you think she survives? Do you think she murders someone? I don't know.
Gut feeling she's a murderer.
And this is the last one before I'm gonna.
Hatsune Miku.
Hatsune Miku.
What do you think her ultimate
Oh,
is?
Tsumugi.
Okay. She looks really cute.
Is that okay? Fashion.
Mannequins. Sewing.
Textiles.
Textiles.
She's French.
She's French?
Yeah.
Does that name look French to you?
Okay, so what do you think do you think she gets murdered, she survives, or she's a murderer?
I'd like to think she survives because she looks like she'd be my wife, but no.
So you think she's waifu material? Since we're done now, I'm going to ask you the very important question. Who do you think the mastermind of everyone you've seen is? If you
I want to go with the
robot.
obvious choice, which would be the robot dude.
Yeah.
But it seems like it'd be someone you don't expect.
Well, that's kind of the point, isn't
do
it?
you want a
Obviously,
hint?
that is sure.
It's a female.
Robot.
You think it's her? You think it's Tsumugi?
I can't say it's a movie. Okay, but who's the Chun-Li girl?
Tanko? Do you think it's her?
Yeah, it's her.
Okay, what about you? Since you really haven't talked.
The first one.
I think it's Kaede.
Yes.
You can always refer back to that list you made mentally too. So, just who do you think murdered Rantaro?
I feel like I'm gonna pick someone that I said got murdered.
Probably.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
allowed to
probably not gonna
contradict
remember.
yourself.
Yeah. Who would murder somebody like this? Come on, man.
That's what I said. Who would murder my avocado husband? But you know what? Someone did.
He's thinking
Someone
about
did.
cupcakes all the lecture.
Thinking about cupcakes all the
Shut
time.
up, Natsuki.
That one.
You think Kaido murdered Rantaro?
Yeah.
Oh, I wish.
I wish. I wish.
I wish Kaido. I wish Kaido.
Suffocates him with his giant pants.
I'm gonna go through and figure out. I don't remember who else you guys said got murdered.
Ash.
Oh, you said Ash Ketchum dude got murdered. Shuichi got. You think Sushi got
Too
murdered?
edgy. He looks like someone would murder him because they're suspicious.
I think I said he got murdered.
Okay, who do you think murdered? Who do you think would murder him, or who murdered him if he was murdered?
Who would murder Goth Ash Ketchum?
Oh God, Sushi.
God,
I'm so sorry, Sushi. I'm so
Either
sorry.
that. Wait, no. I think
not
either
Garden
that guy
Snake.
would murder him, or the first girl.
The first Kaede.
Yes.
Okay.
Where's the trap?
Trap?
Either
one?
Kiyo.
You called him a trap. What was a trap?
Oh, whose man is this?
Kokichi
Whose
is a
woman is
trap.
this?
Kokichi is a trap. Confirmed.
But it's a dude. Dudes can't be traps.
I know. It's a
That's
trap.
not how this works.
Reverse psychology.
It's a trap.
Ask us more questions. The bell's gonna ring like 2
Okay.
minutes.
Shit.
Get to the good questions.
Okay. Do you like seesaws?
Do I like seesaws?
Do you like seesaws?
Oh hell yeah.
Do you like seesaws?
Seesaws
He
are-
loves seesaws.
Oh.
Holy shit, he's in love with seesaws.
Haven't you said something about this?
Yes, I've
before?
said the seesaw meme before.
Didn't you say that was a seesaw murder?
Yeah. Do you think he committed the seesaw murder? Is that what we're implying here? Who do you think he committed the seesaw murder against? Fun fact, it's 2 ladies.
2 of them?
He kills 2.
My man's a god.
Pretty nasty.
Do you want me to tell you what they are? like go through and tell you what they are?
The two girls murdered?
No, just all of their ultimates and stuff.
All their ultimates.
Okay.
Yes.
So she is the ultimate pianist.
Pianist.
He is the ultimate detective.
Oh, he's a detective.
He looks like
Okay, so his ultimate is never explicitly said in the game, but turns out to be the ultimate survivor in the second killing game he participates in, but in the first one he was the ultimate adventurer.
Okay.
So technically he's the ultimate survivor in this case, but he doesn't know that. He never discovers. He is the ultimate supreme leader.
Kokichi. Oh.
He is the ultimate entomologist.
Okay,
So
makes
bugs.
sense. I know what that
He
is.
is the ultimate robot, I said that.
Yeah.
He is the ultimate astronaut.
I said
Boy,
something on
not-
astronomy. I said astronomy.
My man's
did.
a ninja astronaut.
Okay. She is the ultimate assassin, but I couldn't find her
Holy
ultimate
crap,
picture.
That's cool.
But she lies and says she's the ultimate child caregiver in the beginning of the game.
Oh.
So that's fun.
That's
She is the
fun.
ultimate inventor, so you guys are pretty much nailing the head with that one. She is the ultimate maid, you guys nailed that one. The ultimate anthropologist.
Anthropologist, isn't that...
Study of like cultures and around the world and stuff.
Okay, makes
Which
sense.
explains him, his
this
weird
guy's
ass
cool.
personality.
Okay.
Also, incest is wincest.
Whoa!
No.
He is the ultimate tennis player.
Of course
Okay.
he is.
Is that not
She is the ultimate
Aikido.
Aikido master. She is the ultimate magician. She is the ultimate artist. So she has
Artist.
painting
Okay.
and
Artist.
That's-
sculptures. She was the ultimate cosplayer.
cosplayer?
Cosplayer.
Disturbing.
That's actually.
Do you want me to
kind of
tell you who the
the ul-
mastermind is?
Sure. Yeah.
You ready for this?
Wait. I don't know. I don't know.
Do you want not spoilers or no?
I'm go outside.
She was the mastermind.
He just saw it away.
He ran. Tsumugi is the mastermind.
That.
She's the mastermind. Do you want me to tell you who murders who? Since
Yeah, sure.
so Kaede actually murders Rantaro.
Oh.
Shuichi survives because she starts as the protagonist, but then when she dies, he becomes the protagonist, so he survives. He gets killed by Kaido. But he plans his own murder, so he kind of commits suicide, but uses Kaido as like bait. It's hard to describe the
That's
murder.
so weird.
He murders Miyu, who's the inventor.
Okay.
He murders Tsumugi because he like kills everyone in the end. Like he blows up the school. He becomes the ultimate
mastermind.
He becomes the ultimate school shooter at the end of the game.
Gosh darn it.
He murders Kokichi, like I said.
The astronaut.
She survives. She gets murdered by Gonta. She murders the Ryoma, the tennis player. He murders both Angie and Tenko with the seesaw. Well, the seesaw trick was Tenko, but whatever. He gets murdered by Kurumi.
Of course he does.
She gets murdered by Cork. She survives the game. Lily material.
Yes,
survives the game.
magicians.
She dies from, like I said, from Cork, and then she dies at the end because she's the mastermind, but she's technically killed by Kiibo when Kiibo like shoots up the school. And there you go.
Happy endings.
Happy endings.